I mean, when I wrote this, I didn't think anyone was going to read it but me and maybe my sister and then maybe my mom if I was feeling okay with that. But to think that so many millions of people have read my stories and many more than that have watched the movies, and who could have expected that? It's amazing. I love them is because there are things that should have happened in the book but didn't. I love the scene where Bella's in her room and she sees Edward and she turns the lamp on and then no one's there. And I love that because it fits so well in what could have happened in the story, and I feel like, oh, I should have had that moment. And then I love the scene where they're like having their first like makeout session and he has to jump to the other side of the room because he's too attracted to her. And that was another way I thought, man, I should have done that. That was great. It was amazing. The fans here were, it's just really nice to see really friendly, genuinely interested faces. They've always been lovely all the years I've been doing this. And it's been a little while, so it's kind of nice to come back to it and see so many people still so receptive and excited. I mean, there have been a lot of rewards. The fans have been so kind to me, and seeing the friendships that people made through this. There's a lot of people who have made lifelong friends because they met someone on a Twilight board, which I love that. But then I also got to make some lifelong friends. There are people I met because of Twilight that are still really close in my life, and I wouldn't have had that. So I think that's probably the biggest reward. The first time I was on set was the cafeteria scene where Bella sees Edward for the first time. And my biggest impression the first time I was there was how many people were there, because I hadn't been on a movie set before. I didn't realize it took hundreds and hundreds of people to make that happen, and to feel like they were all there for me, for my story, was really overwhelming. It was exciting. 10 years old is when my niece got super into this, and so these were kids that could have been born back then, and it's kind of fun that maybe they might get a chance to be interested in it. It's been a good gateway book for a lot of people to start reading, and so I'm always happy when it gets someone into that world.